From BS and Beer Media, it's Top of the Bleachers with Jason and Tucker.
Handoff, Smith coming right, trying to outrun the coverage, makes a cut, gets it. Oh, he's still going all the way. He's going to score. He's got the ball.
Let's see what the guys are talking about today.
Yo, yo, yo. Welcome into the Top of the Bleachers. It is December 19th, 2024. We're 6 days away from Christmas. Yeah! And we're live. And today's show, we're going to talk a little college football bowl games, some SEC net rankings, maybe a little NBA, whatever we want to. So,
but before we do, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Make sure you follow us on the Discourse. Omaha. And next thing you know,
there you go.
You're part of the group, and we're just all a bunch of friends getting along together. Maybe we have you on the show, but we can't ever get to know you if you don't get in the Discord. So get in the Discord.
Yeah, we had somebody join today, so woo!
All right, cool.
Keep them coming. Keep them coming. It's been kind of crazy this week for me because I haven't been able to be in there in the evening like I want to be, watching the games like I want to be, because
I noticed last night there was like a real lag between you and I's conversations in the Discord. It'd be like a couple of comments and then 30 minutes and then a couple of comments and then like 15 minutes,
My wife's trying to get ready for Christmas.
I wasn't blaming you. I was just saying.
And so I've had some other duties going on. Duties.
You said duty. That's funny.
I did say duties. I had other stuff going on in the evening, so I've been run in the room and look, catch the score. What's going on? Yeah. What's your player two? And then I go back to doing whatever I got to do, and then come back, and then I got to catch the later stuff, like after 8:00 or whatever. Like I saw most of the Michigan-Oklahoma game, and
dude, the Michigan-Oklahoma game was outstanding. I only watched the second half because I was watching the bowl games.
Yeah.
And then it was either watch the end of the Cal game at Cal UNLV or flip over and watch the second half of the Michigan OU game. And I was like, it's Cal and UNLV. I think I'll go watch OU and Michigan.
Yeah, it was good. 4-point play to win.
That was wild, man.
That's wild. We'll get into the SEC rankings. That helped Oklahoma. They moved up a few spots, but man, SEC just crushing everybody.
You don't want to face the SEC, man. No. South Carolina ended up taking care of business. Was that last night or the night before? I'm getting all my days running in together.
Yeah, I don't remember. It's pretty crazy though. They're talking maybe somebody that goes 8-10 in the league still end up making the tourney because every game's a quad one win or loss. You know what I mean?
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Like every week you're playing a quad one or a quad two.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's absurd. So yeah, soon be a lot of teams get in because of that.
You figure Michigan knocks out of the top 25. I mean, they were only 24th to begin with.
Yeah, they're probably out of the top 25 now, which is crazy because they're a good team.
Here's my question about the quad one thing: quad one, quad two, all that stuff. All right.
Yeah.
If you start the season as a quad one, do you end the season as a quad one? Mm-hmm. So when we beat Michigan, that counts as a quad one right now. But if Michigan keeps losing ball games, then that could screw up our quad one win.
Yeah, because everybody was excited we were playing Miami because they were good last year. We were like, oh, that'll be a quad one win. Well, they've kind of stunk this year. So by the end of the year, it may not be a quad one win. It may be a 2 or 3, So, yeah, that's why those net rankings change every day. That's why they do that. They update them every day. So anyway, crazy stuff there for sure. I didn't get to watch a whole lot of stuff. I just saw little bits and pieces. And tonight, I don't know how tonight's going to go. She's shampooing carpets tonight, so just go with the flow, man. That's all I got. Let's just go with the flow. Let's get it all nice and neat and clean and all that. Well, there's gonna be babies crawling on the floors, that kind of stuff.
I ate dirt as a kid. Okay, my mom caught me catching June bugs when I was still in diapers and eating them. I survived. Okay, roll these kids around in some dirt. Let them fall down in some gravel. Let them have some stories when they grow up.
Bam, right there.
I'm sorry, Bobby. I don't buy into that.
Why not? Happy husband, happy life too.
Yes, if your partner is one, your partner says, "Oh, happy husband, happy life," and your response is "happy life, happy wife," then yes, that's equal. You're equally yoked. But both people have to be happy in the relationship for the relationship to successfully work. And
I agree.
I would probably steam clean carpets if she wanted me to.
Okay? You're right. I would, because there's other things she does for me that.
But it's just me and Big right now, so I'm like,
you're whipped. You're whipped. Not whipped. She does things for me that I appreciate, so I'm going to do things for her. So it's just how it works.
That's how it should be.
Yeah. Anyway, it's happy. It is happy wife, happy life, but it makes me happy to make her happy, so it works out.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna hurl.
I hope she's watching this.
Yeah, I'm gonna hurl, dude. You accuse me of being the biggest homer ever. That was
I'm definitely a homer for my wife. I'm definitely.
That's a. Oh, what happened to sound there? Was that me or you?
Must have been you. Don't know.
All right, man. So what we got up first?
What we got up first? Let's see. Oh, we got the bowl games. We got some James Madison got the big win over Western Kentucky.
Yeah, okay. We won that one. We both picked James Madison. We both won that one.
JMU.
You know what I've realized? I'm much better at picking football teams if I've never seen them play before. And then we both lost the Cal game. Sorry.
Oh, wait. Here you go. Bobby has something else to say. I'm happy she's happy. Right on, Bobby. Right on, man. Right on. Yeah, JMU gets the win. Boca Raton Bowl champs.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see any of the game.
It actually was a pretty entertaining ball game.
Awesome.
James Madison was behind in the first half, come back. I think they were either still behind or tied up at half. And then in the second half, it was kind of back and forth, field goal, then a touchdown, and then a field goal. And then it was a good ball game, man. It was actually entertaining. I was very surprised.
Nice.
And the first half of the Cal game was pretty entertaining, other than the fact that Cal was losing. But I was pleasantly surprised. I was pleasantly surprised at both bowl games last night.
Yeah, UNLV got the win over Cal in the Art of Sport LA Bowl.
Did you watch any of this?
I didn't get to see any of this one either. No, not really. All this stuff happened early in the night.
This is the Art of the LA Bowl LA Bowl presented by Gronk. That was actually on the field.
Oh,
and
really?
He was on the sideline promoting the bowl.
Nice.
He does commercials for AOS or whatever, Art of Sport.
There's a Snoop Dogg Bowl or something like that this year. Did you see that?
Yeah, if you got the money, man, they'll give you a bowl. You can put your name on a bowl. You could have
Snoop Dogg Bowl. Snoop Dogg Bowl.
You can have the Big Gussie Bowl. You can have that.
That's funny. Yeah, anyway, UNLV gets the win, even with the head coaching change. Did we pick them? I don't think I picked them, did I?
No, we both picked Cal because of the head coaching change.
Man, we should have known we should have known better.
That was another thing about James Madison. Their starting QB was standing on the sideline on crutches. So that was their backup QB, and he did a great job, dude.
Well, good for them.
He might want to throw his name in the portal. He could probably get a starting job somewhere.
Good for him. Good for him then. And then let's see what else. Oh, I saw this here. Barry
Dude,
Sanders sent a
it-
message to Shaquan.
this is just this is
This is
awesome.
this is great.
You can't get a bigger compliment than this right here.
Yeah, no, they kind of slap in the Giants' face too, right? I love the fact that you showed them everyone how valuable you really are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Good stuff from Barry Sanders.
Well, that's why Barry walked away, is because they weren't valuing him.
Yep. He just, man.
Can you imagine if Marino would have had Barry Sanders?
What I wouldn't give to see Barry Sanders play one more game, man. That dude, man, that dude.
I always say that if Marino had gotten a running back and if Barry Sanders had ever gotten a quarterback, could you imagine Marino and Barry Sanders on the same team? Multiple Super Bowls. Multiple.
Probably.
With Duper on the outside, and who was the other guy? Duper and
Clayton.
Dude. They'd have been unstoppable, dude. They even had a decent tight end, but I don't remember his name.
Yeah, they had Keith Jackson for a little while.
Yeah, but
I forget they had Todd Christensen for a little bit.
Yeah,
I don't remember, but yeah, good kudos to Barry. Then I saw this here. I saw this map: college football playoff rooting interest by state.
Yeah.
This is I don't know who put this map together. We'll see via Bet Online. So
well, apparently they're idiots.
The
state of Arkansas is not rooting for Texas. I can tell you that right now. I can go do a poll on the street, okay, and we'll come up 80-20 on this one. They ain't rooting for Texas, okay?
Yeah, I saw plenty of posts on Twitter saying this is a lie. So I don't know who I'm rooting for.
I can't tell you. I'm going to root for Arizona State because I've been rooting for them all year long. But I'm also rooting for everybody in these three teams right here in the SEC. I want the SEC to come home with the title, and I'd like one of them to play Arizona State in the title game. That would be sweet. I don't even know if it's possible, but that would be sweet.
Yeah. I guess I'll root for Indiana until they lose.
And then this line right here that runs across the top of Tennessee and runs all the way across. Yeah, everybody above that I'm rooting against. Penn State. Oh, wait, Indiana's up there. Can I switch Indiana and Clemson? Can I root against Clemson? Root for Indiana?
You can root for wherever you want to. I'm going to root for Indiana until they lose.
But I'm not rooting for Notre Dame. I'm not rooting for Penn State. I'm not rooting for Ohio State.
Isn't this funny?
I do kind of, at times, I kind of do root for Oregon, depending on who they're playing. And
isn't this strange place for Notre Dame to be rooted for? Look, they're in Indiana. And look at them. They're not like they're northeast. New York.
I don't know.
What? It must be because of the Catholic people. I don't know what's going on up there.
I don't know. Notre
Dame fans.
I know Baptists that root for Notre Dame.
Well, I'm just saying. I couldn't tell you why there's a bunch of Notre Dame fans up that way. I don't know.
I think it's interesting that none of them are in Indiana. Apparently, I don't think they did it. And who's Alaska rooting? Boise? Why is Alaska rooting for Boise State? That's just weird. And Hawaii's rooting for Oregon.
Yeah. Yeah, Hawaii's always got some players that went to Oregon or something. They have ties to Oregon. Marcus Mariota. They got ties.
Who you think honestly is going to win this thing?
If Carson Beck hadn't got hurt, probably Georgia.
But
damn it. Dang, I don't know, man. Probably Oregon, dude. I don't know. Honestly, it would not surprise me if Ohio State came back and won the whole deal now. That it wouldn't surprise me.
No, man, that would be like the worst first college football playoff ever if Ohio
Because
State ends up winning it.
Notre Dame ain't played nobody. Texas hasn't played anybody. Even the SEC schedule they had is weak. And next year's is weak too. I don't know who's in the SEC office for Texas fan, but it's ridiculous. They didn't play anybody tough this year, really, except Georgia, and they lost twice. So, and they beat A&M, but
A&M ain't in here though.
Yeah, A&M's not here. And then, yeah, I just think, probably Ohio State or Oregon.
I find it more interesting that as far as television market share and everything, like it's interesting how there's one team from all over the place, in their little map. Like you're telling me people in Texas don't root for SMU?
Yeah, well, it says right there based on geotagged and data, fan hashtags. So basically, like Go Texas. There's more Go Texas hashtags than there were Go SMU.
Oh, I see.
So, and that makes sense. There's more Texas fans than SMU fans, so it makes sense. But it's kind of weird. I'm not surprised. I mean, who else is Oklahoma going to root for? You know what I mean? We're not rooting for Texas.
You root for Indiana. That's who you root for.
I don't know. You probably root for. I don't know.
So you're picking Ohio State to win this whole thing.
Man, I don't know. It's going to come down between them and Oregon. I'm afraid.
Them in Oregon, really?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Mm.
And I think they play in the semifinals if they play each other. I think.
I think everybody's underestimating Arizona State.
Let me pull up a bracket here. See what it looks like. Okay. So if Texas Texas would have to beat Clemson and Arizona State to get to the semifinals.
Okay.
Ohio State would have to beat Tennessee and Oregon.
Oh, man. Okay.
Penn State's going to have to beat SMU and Boise State. And Georgia's going to have...
Who in the committee likes Penn State?
Yeah, I know, right? Georgia's going to have to play Notre Dame or Indiana.
Penn State drew SMU and then Boise State.
Yep.
Well, Penn State ought to be like in your semifinals.
Well, Texas got Clemson and Arizona State. That's sort of the same thing.
I'm telling you, you keep underestimating Arizona State. Scatterboo, man.
They'll probably beat Texas because Texas is not as good as that people think.
They better be able to stop the run. That's all I got to tell you. They are run heavy. You better be able to stop the run.
Oh, well, I'm just saying, as far as the paths go, I'd rather play Arizona State than Oregon or Georgia.
Well, Oregon, I don't think Oregon is going to be as physical with you as Arizona State is if you're Texas, but you're going to have to keep up with them because they're going to put points on the board in a hurry.
Oh, yeah.
They're probably, out of all these up here, in my opinion, nobody gets your panties in a wad, but I think Oregon's probably your most explosive team on offense.
I would agree with that, actually. Texas has that potential, but they don't ever do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's because they ain't put Arch Manning in the quarterback position.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of news about that with the transfer portal going on. No. Oh, we got Trey Johnson said Oregon's going to win it all.
Hey, man. Okay. Okay. We'll see, man.
They're gonna. I think it comes down to Oregon and Ohio State. I think whoever wins that matchup.
What's the? I know you're not going to have this information. I'm always asking you questions you don't have the information to. But what's the betting line right now on all these teams? Like who's favored, who's at the bottom, all that.
I can tell you that because these games are coming up this weekend, Friday night. Let's see. Indiana and Notre Dame. Notre Dame is favored by 7.
No. Like if I went to the casino and I said I'm picking Oregon to win it all. Oh, what are the odds right now?
No idea.
Oh.
No idea.
Because I'm saying, if it's pretty good odds, go put some money on it if you think that Oregon's going to win it all.
I don't know. I kind of think Ohio State might, and that I hate to say that, but I just feel like they had this that they lost the 2 games and all that. It'd be just like them to win it.
Well, again, man, half their team probably shouldn't even be in this game. They should be suspended. You know what I mean? The cops had to use freaking pepper spray on them.
Oh, yeah.
They should about half the team should be suspended, but they get to play with the whole roster. So we'll see.
Yeah, true.
We'll see what happens.
True. We'll see what happens. Anyway, here's your map based on where you live, who you're rooting for. I don't know if this is. It's not accurate about Arkansas. I'll tell you.
It is not accurate about Arkansas at all.
I would say it's pretty accurate about Oklahoma and Indiana. Actually, I'm kind of surprised though. I thought more people would be Notre Dame.
I feel
Notre Dame fans there.
I feel like the light blue that SMU should be in Arkansas. I feel like Arkansas and Oklahoma would probably be rooting for SMU because we hate Texas that much.
I kind of would see that too.
And I don't know about Louisiana. Apparently, they're not big fans of, or Georgia. So I don't know why, but LSU and Georgia apparently don't get along.
Yeah,
maybe Dale could shed some light on that if Dale's around somewhere.
I don't know. Maybe they just want an SEC team to win, and they hate Texas the least. Anyway, on to the next thing. Here's your college basketball SEC net rankings. This is as of last night after the Oklahoma Michigan game. So you see the W there for the win last night for Oklahoma. Moved them up to 39. But this is crazy, man. Everybody's under than the top 100. And over half of them's in the top 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of 16 is in the top 25. This is crazy.
We actually went down.
We did, yes, because a couple teams moved up. Because we didn't play this week. We don't play till Saturday. So, yeah, teams move up and down. So somebody moved up past us. Probably
OU.
I started to say Oklahoma, but no, they were 44, so they were already ahead of us. I don't know who moved up and down. But anyway, this here's your SEC standings as of right now. And then, man, this is going to be a crazy conference season. This is going to be crazy. Anyway, it's the current one.
But, man, every game's going to be, man, I don't know. You could end up 500 in the SEC and still end up making the tournament because it was 500 in the SEC.
Mm-hmm. I know.
I don't know what kind of a seed you would get, but
you still get a high seed. I bet it'd be like
8 or a 9 or something like that.
Still a 10, like worst 10. You know what I mean? You get like 500, you still get a 10 seed. You know what I mean? Like what?
Well, every night you're playing a quad one. You're playing a quad one game every night.
Jeez, Calipari ain't on the hot seat yet, but
no, Calipari's not on the hot seat.
No,
not with me. Not with me, anyway. I mean, unless he's done something I ain't heard about, I think he's just fine.
Yeah, well, this is gonna be rough, man.
It's gonna be a rough season, man. It is.
Yeah. Saw Talon made some top 10 categories. Thought we'd just wanted to show that up, give him some shout out. I saw some things he posted today on Twitter. He's pretty excited. We got some O lineman today. He's posting some guy doing, fist bumping and stuff. And so,
well, I'm glad he's getting some recognition, because I think he's going to be like the only kid playing when we get over to the bowl game. So
he might be.
It's going to be the Talon Green show. Quarterback draw 4 times in a row.
Pass attempts, pass completions, passing yards, total offensive plays, number 1, by the way, and total offensive yards, number 7.
The 2 things that I want Talon Green to work on this offseason, the 2 things I'd like him to work on more than any other thing to work on is accuracy and freaking running the RPO. Run it 100 times a day. Run the RPO 100 times a day, because he pulls it lots of times when he should give it to the back, and vice versa.
Well, right now we need a running back. So,
yeah, I was disappointed to see. I was disappointed to see that Russell left.
Oh yeah, Russell. Yeah, and then Dominion left.
No, Dominion's been there for like 7 years. How long's Dominion been
there? By the way, you see that the Vanderbilt quarterback Pavia won his court case. And also, there's going to be something. Just because you go to JUCO doesn't use up your eligibility anymore. So you can play JUCO, go to college, and play, and still have 4 years of eligibility. If I read that correctly, which is crazy, because
are JUCO players getting NIL money? Anybody spending any money on JUCO players?
Probably. I bet they are.
I have no idea.
You mean to go to a JUCO school, or you mean JUCO players to come up to?
Well, I mean, I know that when they come up to FBS, they're going to make some money in NIL. What I'm saying is, are they making any NIL right now?
I don't know. I bet some of them do.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I bet it ain't a lot, but I mean, I bet they make some. So anyway, here's some of Talon's stuff. And then here's an updated transfer portal for the Hogs. They this morning got this Corey Robinson, offensive tackle from Georgia Tech, and they got Caden Kittler. He's UCF center. You know who your KJ was at last year? UCF. Both big gets. We need guys on the offensive line, obviously. So big gets for there. These are on 3s rankings. So I don't know. I feel like 247 does. It's like one of them goes like this might be this one. One of them goes off like what your high school ranking was. One of them goes off what you are now. You know what I mean? I think 247 probably more accurate. I don't know.
So now that we pay kids money to come play at our school and everything, they need to start putting out a list when they put out their stats and stuff. I would like to know how much this kid cost me.
Yeah, we see nil value locked right there, but why you want to know that?
I'm just curious. I'm curious.
Didn't you and I have a conversation one time about how come they announce when players get paid in the end, like in pros? Was that you and me?
Yeah.
Yeah. The same thing here, right?
They do it for coaches too. When coaches get paid, they announce how much they paid for that coach.
I wouldn't like that.
I would like to know how much we're paying an offensive tackle. I might think we need to pay an offensive tackle more money, than this athlete down here who's making twice as much as the offensive tackle. You know what I
don't
mean?
know why. I don't know why it's not public, because I mean, right? It's not like what are they doing protecting the players so they don't know. Like, they're going to tell each other. It'd be like this. It'd be like the first guy up there, 300,000. Second guy, 150. Third guy, you know what I mean? It'd be all over the place. It'd be.
My other question is okay, Arkansas is a state-run school, so the state gives the University of Arkansas money, and because of that, they are state employees, which means that they have, you can look up and see how much somebody makes that's a state employee. That's public record. You can look that up. Well, if we start paying kids nil money to come to our university and play, I just imagine that some of my state money is going to that nil money. So I should see how much these kids are making.
It's not supposed to.
It's not supposed to. I understand what you're saying.
I don't know about that, but
I don't even know how much state money that Arkansas gives to the University of Arkansas. I'm assuming it's quite a bit. It might not be.
I don't know. Each school gets a certain amount, right? Is it you get more based on not attendance, but what do you call it? Numbers, though. You know what I mean?
I have no idea. Per capita, you mean?
Enrollments or something.
I have no idea how that works, man. That's getting into politics and government, and I have no idea, man.
Oh, I don't know nothing about that either. But I imagine this top guy here, that he was number 54 in the portal. He was highly sought after, and he had a visit tomorrow, or today, would have been today. No, tomorrow. He was going to see Oklahoma.
Oh, so we kind of locked him down.
We upped our offer a little bit and said, "Yo, don't go nowhere."
See, that's the part I would like to know is how much was a little bit? How much did you up it?
I don't know, but I'm thinking they paid a little extra for that to get that guy, and they needed him. I mean, we needed a right tackle, left tackle. We need tackles.
You know how I feel. I feel like offensive line. That's where you ought to spend all your meal money. The rest of them guys could go suck it. I need an offensive line.
So far, that's what they've done. As you can see, our top 3 rated guys are offensive, or 3 out of 4 are offensive linemen.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and there's another one coming in. An Ole Miss guy was supposed to visit today. There's a safety coming in from mid-major school. There's all kinds of stuff going on still. So there's more to come on that. I think it's what we got. 8 more days or something like that, or 9 days until.
So these guys, when it says committed, okay, it says committed. All right.
Yeah.
Can they change their mind? Is there a period of time? Do they, in this 8 days as a transfer portal, can somebody get in their ear? Can they get back into the transfer portal, or are they set until spring?
I believe there's still paperwork to sign, but I think that is signed now as well, because they start school January. You know what I mean? For spring, they have to be enrolled in school.
Okay. I see that changing.
Well, if they're going to start moving dates around, and I mean, it's going to have to, man. It's going to have to, because at the same time, there's so much money involved in this, right? And how much money you make based on how much you win. They're going to be like, why the heck are we only allowed to practice 2 hours a week, or whatever, their stipulation is, 2 hours a day or whatever it is. I don't even know, but there's all these rules on when they can practice and when they can't, and how much they can, and all that they're going to get rid of that. They have, because They're like, this is.
Well, you got companies coming in now talking about buying 51% of the team, and so it won't even be the school that'll be in charge of the team anymore. So will these kids really even have to go to class? They're just pretty much semi-pro football players that wear the university logo. That's what they are.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they can't go to class. They can sign up if they want, but are they really going? Is it going to be like, to come here, so it's.
Oh, something Saban said today. I saw on Twitter. He was talking about it, and nobody's talking about graduation rates, or what are they going to do after football. Nobody's talking about that. All they're talking about, there's no more about getting what are you going to get later. It's all about what can I get now, and there's no more developing into a player. It's about well, if I develop, I can get paid later. Well, now how can I get paid for what I am right now? And they're not developing. They're just staying what they are. So
I don't know what to tell you. You're giving 17, 18, 19-year-old kids hundreds of thousands, in some case millions of dollars. What's their motivation now to come and to work and to get better? That's what they were working for to get to the NFL, was to make that kind of money. Now they've already made the money. They've succeeded. So what's the point?
Yeah.
And
I know.
A professional athlete has it ingrained in him. You got to practice, you got to work hard, win championships so you can sign a bigger contract and all this stuff. These kids don't have that ingrained in them.
No, it's pay me now because I deserve it.
So there's actually a chance that the product could suffer because of this.
Oh yeah, it probably will.
That's gonna suck, man.
Anyway, moving on. Tonight's bowl game, the R&L Carriers New Orleans Bowl.
Oh man,
Georgia Southern and Sam Houston.
Yeah, you picked Georgia Southern. I got Sam Houston.
Okay.
Got us a little rivalry tonight.
Georgia Southern favored by 4. Woohoo! But Sam Houston got a better record.
You can take your 4 and shove it. Sam Houston's gonna win this ball game. I don't even know what Sam Houston is. Looks like some sort of paw print. I'm gonna go with Wildcat or something like that.
Tigers or something. I think I'm the Eagles or something, or the
yeah, you're an Eagle. I'm pretty sure, or Falcon or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Anyway, here's your Who Gives a Crap bowl game for tonight. And there are some good ones coming though. Tomorrow we'll pick our bowl games for Friday and Saturday and stuff. We'll pick some games tomorrow. So
yeah, we also need to go over our schedule for like the holidays.
Yeah, we should probably talk about that.
We should talk about that at some point.
Here's your
Omaha.
Here's your NBA schedule. And you got to be less subtle about that. You got to be more subtle about that crap. You got to scare me. I'm about to burp and fart at the same time or something over here if you're not careful. Here's your NBA schedule for tonight. There are a couple games on TV, Tuck, and they are where you can watch them.
No, well, that's good.
Yeah, Oklahoma City beats the crap out of Orlando probably, and but you could watch New York and Minnesota. That one might be okay.
Did you hear the interview that Shaq did about the direction that the NBA is going in?
No.
It is pretty good. It's pretty good. He calls it pretty much a bunch of crap. He said it's terrible. Product's getting worse. That's the reason why people ain't watching. Everybody just wants to jack threes. Said he talked to a coach who said that they'd like to get up 50 threes a night. Saying nobody wants to watch that. And I was like, I kind of agree, but I can see college following the same course, man.
I mean, what do you want to see though?
An offense ran like a triangle, maybe. Maybe
They don't have no big man no more.
No, the big man is out front guarding somebody.
Mm-hmm.
They're not down low where big men used to be.
Yeah, they don't have those no more, except for Zach Edey.
I don't know what.
Huh. Well, anyway, there's your.
I'm not saying I agree with Shaq or anything. I'm just saying I've thought the product has been kind of growing kind of stale the last couple of years.
There's a lot of 3 shot, that's for sure.
And no defense played. Like, I love Luka Doncic to death. When you put the ball in his hands, he does some incredible stuff. But on the other end of the court, what do you call him? A traffic cone. He's a traffic cone.
That dude is a traffic cone. I don't like him, man. I don't know why. I just don't like him.
I think he's really talented. I don't know if I would get along with him. I don't have any idea what his personality's like, but he's super talented when he has the ball.
Yeah.
I see him make some dumb decisions sometimes, but I see that all over the NBA. So whatever.
Well, let's see. I think I got one more slide, man. One more. We got tonight's NFL game. We got Broncos at the Chargers. This should be a decent game.
This is another rivalry game. I took the Broncos. You took the Chargers in this one. So
nice.
All right. And again, your team's getting 2.5. I'm starting to see a pattern here. You just like the favorites, huh?
It just worked out that way. I don't know. I think I didn't take the home team. There wasn't a home team in the other one, huh? Yeah. This could go either way. This could really go either way. So
I just want to. I don't have a dog in the fight, other than I haven't won the pot yet this year. But I just want to see an entertaining ball game. That's what I want to see. That's what I'm interested in these bowl games. That's what I'm interested when I watch college basketball. I just want it to be entertaining. Blowouts are boring,
Yeah, I agree.
Unless they're my team blowing somebody out. Like if it's, Arkansas or the Cowboys blowing somebody out, then I'm all for it. Let's blow them out.
Well,
but that never happens. So, or very seldom happens.
Yeah. Well, I will try to watch some stuff tonight. Hopefully, I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know. So she starts. It doesn't take very long to shampoo the carpets. So I don't know what else we got to do. We still haven't hung. We still haven't hung all the stockings, and it's like 2 days in a row now that we've not done. We didn't do another stuff and not got it done. So still need to do that. And there's, I won't say 12. Plus the dogs is 14. So
I can't,
14 stockings to hang.
I counted it up the other day, and we're going to have 11 or 12. We're going to have 11 or 12 here Sunday for our church or our Christmas thing.
Nice. There you go.
And I think the cleaning lady comes tomorrow to clean the house.
Oh, yeah. I forget you got a maid.
She's not a maid. She just comes and cleans like every 2 weeks. Or
That's a maid. That's what a maid is. Oh, my gosh.
Hey.
This guy.
Hey, happy wife. Happy life.
Yeah, you took that to extreme, I think. That's great. Hey, more power to you. I wish I had one.
You just got to cut back on expenses elsewhere, and you can have one.
I've brought this up before. My wife was like, "No, ain't some hussy gonna come in here and clean in my house." No,
really?
No. Yeah, no. So, yeah, not doing that one. Anyway, it's holidays, and like always, we end the show. We're going to talk about our mental health. If you're struggling out there, you need someone to talk to, you can call the national hotline 988. Get some help. Don't do life alone. Tuck?
Yeah, and that does not lead you to our Discord. That is the Suicide Crisis Hotline. But if you read right behind that, you can join the Discord, and we would surely appreciate it.
Hey, we might cheer you up. You never know. I'm not a professional, just so you know. But I will talk to you. I'll talk to you.
He'll talk to anybody. I'm the same way. I'm the same way. Lacey actually makes fun of me because when I'm pumping gas, I'll start talking to the person across, pumping their gas. I'll start up a conversation and start talking to them.
I'm not like that.
That kind of thing like scares her to death.
It doesn't scare me. I'm just like, you need to stay over there and you're on the side of the gas pump and not come over here on my side and cross my line.
I'm loud. I don't go anywhere. I'm standing on my side pumping gas, but I'm talking to them.
I'm just saying that's the mentality. You know what I mean? Like, you stay over there. I'll stay over here. I don't know why I'm like that.
No. Lace, like, she gets anxious and stuff when it's one-on-one. Like when she has to make small talk or something like that. That's when she gets anxious. She can stand up in a room full of 100 people, give a speech, do a training, all that. Doesn't bother her at all. I am the total opposite. Like I'll talk to you one-on-one all day, make small talk. We talk about anything. Put me in front of a group of people, start sweating. I remember in college, you have to take speech class, and the guy wanted you to do like a 15-minute speech or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even remember what it was. I think it was a recipe or something. Okay. Something like that. Yeah. Anyway, I practiced this thing 100 times, had the timer out, perfect 15 minutes. Step up in front of the class. There's maybe, it was an auditorium classroom, so there's probably 75 people in the auditorium. Took me 6.5 minutes to do my speech. Boom, 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 as fast as I could.
You gotta time it. That's crazy. I am better at one-on-one. But and I have been in front of some large groups, and it was a little bit terrifying, I will say. I think I would get used to it if I did it all the time.
I think it's interesting how I don't want to get all churchy, but I think it's interesting how God uses people out of their comfort zone. Like my preacher is an introvert. Yet every Sunday he gets up there, he has to preach and all that. But he's not really good at the one-on-one, or whatever. While I am an extrovert and I work in the sound booth behind the scenes where nobody sees me. Mm-hmm. And it would scare me to death to get up there and talk in front of everybody.
You should get up there.
No.
All right, man. Well, enjoy your Thursday evening.
I think I will.
And I will catch you in the Discord. I will try, bro. Trust me. I'm trying. I swear. And I will catch you on the flip-flop.
All right, dude. Peace, brother.
Peace.
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.